Hi there, I'm just continuing the last video. As I said, that I feel I needed to speak more about it, and I only have like a 10-minute limit every time I do these video clips, which is a shame. So I would like to do more than 10 minutes, so if anyone knows how to do that, then please let me know. Basically, again, I'm on 54 milligrams of concerta, and I was talking about the side effects. Basically, when I just finished my last video, about 2 minutes ago or so, I started getting heart palpitations where you feel that your heart beats a little bit harder than normal, and you feel it sort of thumping in you, and my arms and my hands get a little bit like shaky. They don't shake like like wildly or anything. They're sort of like small tremors, like you want to do something, you want to grab something, or you feel like an urge of energy. And one thing I want to talk about, a more serious side of these tablets is as well. Um, Again, your partner or your girlfriend or boyfriend, whatever you have at home, um, they can actually really help you in how you feel and how you behave on these tablets. Because as well, when I said I was feeling sad, euphoric, and depressed or sensitive or emotional and stuff, there's one that I actually left out, which I think is quite good. That you feel more aggressive inside. Normally, I'm quite a laid back guy, and I'm really like, I don't care too much really. And I think most people with ADHD, they're sort of like blasé, they're like, yeah, whatever, you know, that's how I feel. But on these tablets, I feel more aggressive. Sometimes I have aggression in me. Like if I'm out in the street and someone bumps me, normally I just say, I'll leave, I can't be bothered. But I'm sort of like a dog on a leash that the owner's got me, and I'm like looking to sort of like, um, you know, go for it. I'm not saying that I would attack someone or anything like that. I'm saying that the aggression in me is there on these tablets, and I feel there's a combination with the fact of most people with ADHD put on a show that we're confident, we have a laugh all the time, and everything like that. And what happens is, I think everyone judges the book by its cover. If the cover looks boring, then the book must be boring. But if the cover looks good, then the book must be good. And I think it's the same for us with ADHD. We run around, we laugh and joke, and I feel people look at us in a way that, they're cool, they're enjoying themselves, and they're easygoing. But one thing we don't do, we don't necessarily express ourselves and how we feel in our brains, what's actually going on. I think most people with ADHD, like myself, we have lots of confidence and lots of ambition, but we just don't know how to control these urges and don't know how to use the energy to push forward. And I think with actually being ADHD and having all that energy, it's actually really hard. But the aggression thing is something to look at. Ask your partner or even your parents how you are, if you're more aggressive, because you know I feel you need to be strong. Don't let these tablets take over your life. You should actually use these medications to actually help you in a better way. But now I sort of like lost what I wanted to say, because again, which is good when I'm recording it, as I'm feeling very hyperactive. I'm feeling I can't sit still. I feel that I want to talk to you guys 1,000 miles an hour, and my stomach is actually getting worse. So that's good for you guys to see. I'm not trying to put you off. I just sort of let you know the reality side of it, of the way it is basically, or actually being on these tablets. And I'm trying to think about what I just said. I had a good thing. That's right. We put on a show sometimes. We have ADHD, and it normally makes us do funny things, funny jokes, and it looks like that we're actually we're fine. We haven't got no worries, but we actually do. A lot of people that do put on a show with ADHD is because actually we're feeling very low inside. We actually have quite low self-esteem, and if the ADHD makes us laugh and run around and joke, then I'm willing to do that because I want to feel that I'm normal. I want to feel that I have a good time. I want to feel that, yeah, I'm like others. But when push comes to shove, inside, we are actually, most people, I feel, I've got comments that are actually quite desperate. They don't know what's going on. And when push comes to shove, we actually have really quite low self-esteem, mainly in the academical world, where we really want to study and do those things. And I feel that I have so much in me to give, but you know, I know how to give it, but it's hard to find the way. So that's what I wanted to say about that. And I think mainly I'm aimed at people that are interested in ADHD or have partners or friends or their children have ADHD, that we might put on a ADHD face, run around having a laugh. But really, if you put us in a quiet room, we're actually quite vulnerable to the open world, society, academically, and following the rules and trying to do all those things. So that's quite important. Again, I'm having a side effect now. I'm feeling a little bit dizzy and feeling a bit weird, and I feel like a little bit strange, really. But it normally does go over. With concerta, it's a long, slow-acting drug. So once you take tablets, sometimes it takes quite a while for them to actually kick in, and suddenly you feel, quite normal, and suddenly you're feeling like, okay, shit, what's going on? I feel like this. But again, I do feel that 54 might be a bit too much due to the side effects, and I'm thinking, okay, this is not good. This is not ADHD helping me or anything like that. So again, I'll give it a week. But again, send in your comments. I just put this video out again because these side effects that I have, that you can see them firsthand, and I can actually explain to you how I feel, and this is the way it is, because it's always good to have video evidence. And now I'm getting dry mouth. I feel I need to drink lots of water. Another side effect, but do drink lots of water because it's important. Basically, I do these videos, so I hope I can help. And you might find that during some of the videos I have different attitudes, speak differently, speak fast, speak slow, because I'm on the influence of these. Pardon me, I burped. Sorry. Under the influence of these tablets. But you can read as much as you want about ADHD medication. You get facts, but you don't get theories. You don't get someone saying you are going to do this or you are going to feel like that. And that's the problem. And all these doctors and all these psychiatrists tell us that we run around, we do this, we're impulsive, blah 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 blah. But there's no insight. There's no one in our brains. You don't know how this feels unless you're actually in our brains or you actually have ADHD. So I think there's a long way to go with this subject of ADHD. I find that there is information, but there's not information, which is quite strange. I think the good information you get is with people that do have ADHD, but there is help out there with different therapies and stuff like that. And do try them. It's actually quite good. Try training. That actually helps with me. It makes you tired, it makes you relaxed, and it actually increases your, I think it's dopamine in the brain to actually make you feel better and be able to manage better during the day and stuff like that. But I think I'm just babbling on now. But again, yeah, heart palpitations and shaky and feeling a little bit like restless now, and dry mouth. So that's what I'm getting now due to I increased my tablets. But I'll let you guys go. Thanks again for listening, and I'll get back to you if I've got anything really important to say. And send in your comments. Please do that. I say it every clip, but I know that people probably think, yeah, I'll do that. But really do it, just type in something and I'll get back to you. I normally get back to you guys quite quickly. So just do it. Don't be scared. I don't care if it's a rubbish question. I'm interested and we need to help each other. Okay, cool. I'll speak to you guys soon. Bye.